going on YouTube? This your boy BDACHT back with another quick video. Thanks for coming back to the channel, man, checking me out. You know we still in this quarantine phase right now that's going on out here in the world, man. Your boy beard starting to look like crap over here. So I thought I'd come at you guys real quick with a barber style beard trim. We're gonna call it the quarantine barber style beard trim, something like that in the title, man. But as you guys can see, I got a lot of little flyaways on my beard, man. Not really doing anything as far as having to go out in the world and do anything that really look too jazzy and all that kind of stuff, man. But you're still sitting around the crib with your lady or whatever. You still want to look up the part to a certain degree. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just trim up my beard. I'm gonna show you guys the tools I'm gonna use today, man. Try to get the beard back in order. I jump in the shower and wash my beard and I condition my beard. As you guys know, I'm still going with the beard wash from Scotch Porter. You know what I'm saying? This soapy, salami smelling beard wash is beautiful. I love this. I love the way it lathers up. A nice fluffy, cushiony type of lather to it. And I came back with the Scotch Porter beard conditioner, as you guys can see right here. Now, it's a lot of little mixed reviews about the Scotch Porter products right now. I won't get all the way into that, but I just touch on it just a little bit. For you guys that do want to try it out, it's one thing about it being a Target right now is that, you know, Target has a refund policy. You know, I'm not saying that Scotch Porter doesn't have a refund policy, but to know that you can go in Target and buy this product for $9, $10, and if you don't like it, you can take it back and get your money back. Right now, I'm gonna show you guys, I got my little bag of joy right here, my little bag of joy, my clippers and all that kind of stuff. So, show you the tools that I'm gonna be using for this beard trim, if you will. You know, we're gonna always go back to the classic andis Slimline Pros, the silver joints. I'll put the links down below so you guys can go check it out. These boys cut perfectly, man. I got them zero gapped. Of course, I got my little brush to get the hairs off of there and everything like that. I got my Detroit Grooming straight razor, the barbershop scales. I already got a fresh blade in there. And let me get all the way down here. Last time I did a trim, I just used the Slimline Pros by themselves, but today I'm gonna use my Masters, my trusty Masters. I had these about 20 years. These boys still kicking, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna use these Masters. And I think that's about it. I will use a guard or something like that, but I don't think I really want to take off too much since I dyed my beard the last time. Those grays are gone. So I don't have to really fade up anymore like I used to and try to get the grays off of there and starting way down here. So I'm trying to get a fuller beard, trying to get my James Harden on. So we're gonna keep that as full as possible. I might fade it into my hair a little bit. I haven't cut my hair. Your boy over here looking like Al Jarreau. So I got my hat on right now. So we're gonna keep that probably a little light fade up here maybe, or we might just line it up. So I'm gonna get into this, man, plug in all my tools real quick, man, get started. Stay tuned. All right, guys, just put my Cut Buddy pencil on there as well, my BDACHT beige. You know, I forgot to tell you I was adding that to the mix as well. As always, I got my Cut Buddy pencil on here, so still showing up a little light down here. You know, I always hover above that line like I told you guys in previous videos, man. Just hover above that line just to give yourself a little room for error in case I want to dig into it a little bit, but try and get it as high as possible. I think I'm good to go to actually start hitting it with the straight razor now and trying to get some crispiness on it. Again, I might dip into it just a little bit, but I think that's pretty high. I don't know what you guys think. Put it down in the comment section. I should be good to go. So I'm gonna start off with the Slimline Pros real fast and just get that all cleaned up around there. Then I'm gonna come back with the Masters and knock off all the little flyaways as you guys can see. It's a fresh washed beard, fresh conditioned beard, dried up, so it's not wet or anything. Of course, I've never understood how some guys put oil on their beard before they cut their beard or something like that, but I've never been to a barber shop in the past and your barber tell you to come to the shop with an oily beard or oily hair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I cut hair for many years, and that was one of the things I hated when people come sit in my chair and got a bunch of hair grease in their head. Now I'm trying to take the hair off and it keeps on getting stuck in the clipper. So I never understood putting grease in your beard, putting grease on your hair before you cut it. But to each his own, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna get into all that. See what I'm working with, see how the flyaways is really kicking off there. You know what I'm saying? Good to go. Gonna say also, man, hope you guys staying busy, man. Got your Netflix and chill and all that going on. What you guys watching over there, man? I would love to hear you down in the comment section. I've been checking out Ozark and another one, something blood. I'll probably put it right here where you guys can go check that out. Bad Blood, Blue Blood, Black Blood. I'm not sure what the name of it, but it was really good. But Ozark is really holding his own right now, man. I love that show. He made Marty Bird doing his thing. I gotta get all that off there. Get my line straight. Underneath is pretty much good. I've been letting all that grow back by the Adam's apple. About 1 finger above right now, I think it is. Right about there, yeah. So we good there. The back is still leaning back towards the bottom of the ear. Lean back game is strong. All right, guys. I just went ahead and hooked up that other side. I didn't really have a good angle on this camera as far as my mirrors over here that I can open up, but you wouldn't be able to see it with me doing it that way. So I went ahead and just hooked it up on this side. As you guys can see, got it nice and lined up behind there. Probably gonna go back and fine tune it just a little bit once I knock the flyaways off and actually trim up the beard. But same thing on this side. We're looking good to go over here. It's back far enough the way I like it. I probably round it up just a little bit more right here, without losing too much of my depth right here. So now I'm gonna grab my trusty masters. Already got these boys nice and oiled up. Let me pick the beard out one more again, so I can really see those flyaway hairs, those little coily hairs and all that kind of stuff. You definitely wanna, that's why I like doing all this, man, with a dry beard. Get to a length that you like, man, don't be afraid to keep it there. You know what I'm saying? If you know that's the beard that you like, yeah, I'm trying to get my James Harden up, trying to get my line up as high as possible. That's something different. But as far as this, you know, as far as this concerned down here, this is where I like it. You know, I wear a light green shirt so you guys can actually see. Once I'm done lining it up, you will see how straight it's gonna look. So it's still full. It looks healthy. You know, washing my beard every day during this quarantine and COVID and all that kind of stuff. So you gotta keep it conditioning, keep it oiled, keep it buttered up. Like some popcorn, baby. Hit the brush. Now, if I was gonna fade up this, I would use the masters for that and just mess around with the lever just to get it to the levels that I want it, but I'm going to keep that black as possible up here. And so now I'm going to go back to my Andis Slimline Pros, and I'm going to really fine tune and detail the flyaways. I knocked off some of the bulky ones that I can see. Now I'm just going to go in with these and really hit it. Now, if you're not used to doing this, you know, barbershop ready on these, I would advise just wait to go to the barbershop, or just take off a little bit at a time and just keep looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you don't dig in all the way. All that off a little bit. Got your boy over here looking nice and clean. Woo! Boy, looking like Flip Wilson over here, man. Look, I'm about to go be on the movie set. What's happening now? Now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hit this mustache, man. I got, you know, you gotta always, well, me personally, I always hook up my lip line. I like my top lip line to show, so I always hook up the lip line right there. You know what I'm saying? So I just brush those hairs down. I'm also gonna trim the mustache as well. I'm gonna show you guys how long it is in a second. Let me hit this. And also, if you guys wonder, man, why I always talk about these Andis Slimline Pros, I'm not sponsored by Andis, anything like that. I'm just old school, man. I come from the barbershop days back in Detroit, man, hitting the barbershop. The barber always had a good pair of Andis Slimline, I mean not Slimline Pros back then, but Andis T-liners or the non-T-liners, but he always had them Andis and they was always hitting. You would leave the barbershop, you would be so crispy on your hairline, your neck, mustache, everything looking precise, man. I don't know if that's just the barbershops I went to, but you always want to be super clean. I have nothing against the other trimmers that's out there, the Brio and all that other kind of stuff like that, man. A lot of people use it, but you know, from where I come from, in our barbershops, you always wanted a good pair of Andis, T-liners or whatever. I mean, one of Slimline Pros back then, but so that's why I messed with Andis. That's why I got the Andis Masters, because these were in the barbershops when I was a little boy growing up, going to the shop in high school before I started cutting hair. Every shop you went to, they had some Masters and they had a good pair of T-liners. So now let me show you guys this mustache right quick. Where my little comb at? Got my Oxhorn comb from Detroit Grooming still. Show you this mustache, how long it is. If you guys can see, there's my mustache right here. So if you don't got any shears, or I don't know where mine at, they're somewhere in here, but I can't find them. Just take a little piece of it that I want. Twist it just a little bit. Let's cut that off. That still covers up where I want to, but I don't like it way out here and it's looking kind of bold. So do the same thing with this side. Pull it out as far as I can, twist it. Once again, this side. Now I'm just guesstimating where the other one was. It's about here. There it is right there. Now just bring the brush it back over. Now I still haven't hit it with the straight razor yet. I'm about to do that right now, but I want to show you guys just what it looks like with just using the Masters, taking off the flyaways first, and then coming back with the slim lines to really, really get that precision. Now I'm doing this dry. I don't have any shaving cream or powder on my face or anything. It's pretty much lined up with the slim lines, but I want to come back and just hit it with this to add that little extra to it. You know what I'm saying? So. Whew. Get right to that line. You can kind of go in there a little bit inside the white line. Ooh. It's clean. I'm still growing that hair in there, so I can sit there and just really, really hit it and start digging into it, making it super crisp, but this is definitely good enough for me. It's still nice and clean up there. I'm gonna put some witch hazel or some aftershave up there in a second when I finish all this. Neckline straight. Straight across, nice and rounded down here below. Same over here. I guess I want to go back over this side. Round that side off a little bit more. Back of that neckline, just hover, man. Hover down to the line. Graze along these hairs right here and then touch the skin. Hover around it and touch the skin all the way down. That way you knocking all those little curls out of the way of your line. You know what I'm saying? So you can really, really get a sharp, precise line. You know what I'm saying? So just knock those hairs off as you're going down. The same with the rest of the beard. Just when you're getting down to the line, just knock those hairs off right before the line. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That way you coming down to a straight line. That's how I've done it. That's how I've done it for years. That's how I've done it when I cut hair and all that kind of stuff. So there you have it, guys. A little quick little quarantine barber style beard trim for you, man. You know what I'm saying? The beard looking nice and clean right now. Freshly washed, freshly conditioned. Trimmed up with the Anti-Slimline Pros, the Masters. Hit it with the straight razor. Got the little brush to get the hairs off and everything. Cut Buddy chalk pencil, tracer pencil. You know, we always got to use that, man. So as you guys can see, beard looking on point. Nice and clean, lined up beautifully. Line up top looking good. Try to brush some of that white chalk away for you. Well, some people say something about that. So we'll get that off for them. There you have it. So as always, man, thanks for all the continued support. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. And I'll holler back. Peace.